Depending on which way you stand it or, put it in your space, you can kneel like this, and it's a padded little area that your knees will feel comfortable. And then you can bend over a little bit easier, do what you need to do. And then if you want to stand up and you need a little bit of place to, just a little rest, you can turn it this way and sit down comfortably also on a padded seat. It's so cool.
It's
always,
amazing.
every year has been just, everyone looks forward to these.
Well, and they're just back in stock. We've got the 3 colors available. I happen to have the green. We've got the gorgeous gray, and Callie is sitting on the beautiful purple. So just in time for gardening season, just in time for spring cleaning. But what we're talking about is an absolute favorite here at HSN. It's the garden kneeler bench. So I've got it in my hand. You'll see that it comes to you ready to go right out of the box. It only weighs about 5 pounds. It's powder coated steel. It's got beautiful EVA padding. You've got extra thick padding on the top and on the bottom. And what you're going to do when you get it to make it ready to go instantly out of the box is simply open it once, twice, and now you've got all that security. So I am going to use it as a kneeler, and I'm simply going to put it down on the ground. Now, I'm of a certain age, and getting up and getting down isn't quite what it used to be, and I want to go ahead and garden. All I need to do is put my hand here, they're super secure, and I simply lower myself onto that beautiful little comfortable EVA foam. It is amazing. Extra padding. It's 2 inches off the ground, so I've got padding on the bottom, I've got a steel bar in the center for security, so there's not going to be any sagging, and I've got padding at the top, but that 2 inches is going to ensure that this bottom pad is never going to touch the ground because it's not going to get dirty because it's going to be a bench in a second. And it also gives me the opportunity to be comfortable, and my toes aren't going to be squished. My knees are comfortable. I can work. If I need to reach for anything, if something drops over there, I have something to hold on securely, and I can simply grab it so I'm not floundering or falling over. The same thing over here. But the most important thing is I'm down here, and now I got to get up. And it's that easy. I just have to get up. It's that easy. And then I flip it over, and I've got a great place to sit.
I mean, this would be
any
great.
place I want to go.
Great to bring to, like, if you go to a sporting event. Even, if you're not gardening, you need a good seat to watch your kids play soccer, and they don't provide seats, or it's, overflowing. I think about those golf tournaments where everyone's bringing their own seats to be able to enjoy. So think about that, because it does fold down into virtually 3 or 4 inches. But yeah, look at this. It's very stable too. I like the purple. There's the gray. Bestseller is the green. You are welcome to get any of them, all of them, multiples of them. They really, every year. I mean, we've been doing these for years and years.
And they've always been popular, but they're popular because they're practical. So now, we just did it as a kneeler, now we're both sitting on it. By the way, it's 24 inches long and it's 19 plus inches high, so it's the perfect height. So if you've done with all your gardening down here and you want to do pruning up high, you simply flip it right over. If it gets dirty, you hose it down, no problem. It's made of powder-coated steel. It's lightweight, it weighs only 5 pounds. It will hold 300 pounds.
Nice.
So think about the durability. And the most important thing about that is, to me, is the stability. Because when I'm sitting on it, I have handles so I feel secure. I know that it locks in place with that spring action, and I'll show you how you close it up and open it. It's ready to go right out of the box, and it's going to be solid and comfortable, because one of the most important things for me is that sometimes my balance gets a little wonky, and I know I have something secure to hold on to.
I was thinking too, I remember my grandmother, she always said, don't get on your hands and knees and clean floors or do all the things that she in her day did, because after too many years of that, it just, it just aches and pains. But this could be turned around and used inside too. Maybe you're cleaning the baseboards of, inside of your house, or you're doing something lower down on the ground in the garage. I mean, you can use this in many more ways than just the obvious in gardening and weeding.
Well, that's one of the reasons why it's been so popular. Washing the floor, washing the car, washing the dog, playing with the kids, wiping the baseboards, doing the grout. scrubbing the bathroom floor. So what we've got, I want you to see, you see my knees are secure on this EVA foam. It is a heavy duty foam with a lot of cushion, so you've got a lot of comfort here. I'm not in the dirt. I'm not getting my knees dirty. I'm not getting pebbles in my knees. I'm not getting tired from being on the ground or on the cement. I'm on something that's super comfortable. But the most important thing to me is I know I have the security of being able to get up, because once you get down, it's, you know, if you don't have anything to hold on to, it's just tricky. A fact of life. How the heck do you get it up? So I know that I have the security of having something to hold on to. If something is in front of me and just out of my reach, I have that, and then all I need to do is simply stand up, because these are made so well. I know that I'm secure and stable. And now, I want to just show you how easy it is to open them. There's a spring action here, right on the side. You see it? I think I'll move my hand this way. So, spring action right there. That's all you need to do is release that. So you release it once. That closes it on this side.
Oh, gotcha.
Release it on the other side. And that is it. So you are good. It'll stay closed. You can hang it up, leave it in the car.
Take this with
lightweight. Isn't that fabulous?
It's really, that's very easy. And it's very light and it's very compact. This is all the room it takes. So here's purple, obviously. The green is bestseller. The gray is my favorite, because I mean, to me, they all do the same, so color really isn't of importance. But having it is very important. Like you said, just getting up from that being on your knees position is very tricky, especially, I've got a lower bad back. I've had a bad back since I was a 12-year-old.
Oh,
had
sorry.
an accident when I was a little girl. So I'm always prone to taking that back out, and I need to have an adjustment right now, I can tell. But it's really one of those things, you know, everybody's dealing with the same thing. It doesn't even have to be once you're of a certain age. It's just a thing, just to have the assistance of holding something stable to get up into a vertical position. So thank you for your orders. I think this is our first airing for the season.
Yes, absolutely.
So.
Well, these just all came back in the colors. It's absolutely fantastic. But look at the amount of foam that you've got, the beautiful and the purple. So you've got this EVA foam, which is a resilient cushion, absolutely amazing cushion, shock absorber, absolutely phenomenal. You've got it on the top and on the bottom. And the great thing is that when you're using it as a bench, the bottom is not getting, where you're kneeling, isn't getting exposed to the dirt, and vice versa. So it always stays clean, which means you always stay clean. But if it does get dirty, you simply hose it off. It's powder-coated steel. It's not going to hurt it at all, and that includes the foam as well. But what you can do when you're going to be getting ready to garden is simply flip it over and ease yourself down. It's going to be comfortable. It's so easy. It's going to change the way you look at gardening, because this bench is going to be able to be there for you in the kneeling position, or if you're going to be doing some pruning, it's something a little bit higher. But for me personally, I love the stability of knowing that I'm not going to tip over, and I can get up and down so easily because these are so well made.
Are you and your family celebrating St. Patty's Day today? Well, you're going to be working all day.
Yes, well, I am. That's why I'm trying. I thought it was obvious.
I was kind of wondering.
It's the wearing of the green.
I was kind of wondering if you're Irish. I guess that's the real question.
Yes,
Are
yes.
you?
As a matter of fact, yeah. My grandfather came over. Yes, he was a fireman in the Bronx.
No kidding.
Swear to you, red suspenders, red hair, the whole thing. Swear to you, Willie, Red Willie, they called him.
Well, happy St. Patty's Day to you.
Thank you. And to everyone.
It's a fun holiday. People just get really giddy about this holiday for some reason, which is great. I'm Norwegian, but I still celebrate it. I mean, we need to celebrate everybody for all the reasons. You know, we're all on this planet together, and we love being here to help give you kind of a helping hand for the chores and the tasks that are coming up. It's fun to garden when you've got the right tools you know, your gloves and your diggers and all the things. But getting up and down is one of the things that prevents some of us from even getting out there and enjoying it. So don't hire somebody to come and do the weeding of your gardens. You could probably do it this year if you've got this.
Well, it's amazing because it gives you the opportunity to actually do something that maybe you thought that you couldn't do anymore because you didn't have somebody to help you. I mean, it really is something that I have, you know, I'm leaning on this, I'm leaning on that, I'm leaning on this, and now I have the knowledge and the ability with this tool and the versatility, because it's the perfect height for sitting on, and then it's right there for you in the kneeling position. And I mean, I can just get up and down. It's that comfortable. And the 2 inches off the ground makes it so much, my toes don't cramp on the back of me, which is so important. So I can absolutely be on my knees, take care of what I want to do. If I need to reach, I've got that stability. It makes it easy for me. When I'm ready to get up, I just get up, because you can do it confidently, and that's really important.
This is so
And just flip it
quintessential
right over and sit on
improvements.
it. Yeah.
Isn't it? Quintessential what Improvements does. They take products and they just make them better. They make products that most people haven't even thought of before. Something like this is just one of those, like, gosh, I wish I would have thought of that.
There you
Because, and that's why for year after year, it's been such a big seller. And I just noticed too, it's our first airing of this season and it's on sale. It's almost $10 off. I'm just showing you what Deb just taught us, and that's how easy it is to just fold it down into a couple of inches, and then to open it back up, it's just 1,